Jacques and Cassie. Today, I'm going to challenge you to look at both the joys and the challenges of marriage. The problem is, you're not going to remember it. You're probably not going to remember anything about today. You probably remember somewhere around putting on your shoes and the bunny hop and the drinking that'll happen later on. Thank God you have cameras and videographers to remind you of what I'll say. Maybe this will be more for the people who are here today to witness this. Those who are already married or those who are about to get married. The only thing I ask for you to do right now is to pray for each other and in a few minutes to say I do. That's all I need you to do. If we look at marriage, we see one of the most powerful covenants in the world. It has the power to bring untold joy, happiness, peace, contentment, companionship, intimacy, and love to us. No other human relationship can go as deeply as the marital relationship. At the same time, marriage can bring more pain, more heartache, more isolation, more frustration, more grief, and more sorrow than any other relationship. As I'm sure some in this crowd will tell you, sometimes marriage doesn't end up the way we want it. That's not a reason to avoid marriage. That's a reason to make sure we have the right expectations for marriage. Done God's way, marriage is the most beautiful experience in the world.
I've never been much of a guy for words. I think she knows that because at least once a year or once a month she'll come up to me and say, why do you love me? What's the reasons? And it's just one of those things where I could never put a one word or list out a couple reasons or what it is about her, and I still to this day just feel like the reason I love her is because she's perfect for me.
How do you tell somebody what they mean to you whenever they're everything to you? Jacques has never been much for words, but that's where I always came in because I always had plenty to say. And so at the beginning, I wasn't really sure how he felt about me. And one day I sat him down and I'm like, what do you feel about me? Where's your head going towards? And he looked at me in total stress and anxiety because he had never had to talk about how he felt before. And from then on, he told me exactly what he had always said, is that he had no idea why he knew that this was right, but everything in his head and everything that he felt was what it was exactly supposed to be.
I love Cassie, and I love her with all my heart, and I have since the day I met her.
My first day on Earth, I fell into your eyes. Look at how our galaxies collide. Every color of the spectrum, every star up in the sky, the planets aligned for you, and I've known you since the dawn of time, with twin flames burning bright, and I can't believe that I finally found you here. 'Cause nothing is better than you and I together. I just wanna stay until the morning sun, lay here forever, you and I together. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. My first day on Earth, you sang me a tune. Forever won't be long enough with you, and I'll never let you go. I'll never say goodbye. Together for eternity. Oh, I've loved you since the dawn of time, with twin flames burning bright, and I can't believe that I finally found you here. 'Cause nothing is better than you and I together. I just wanna stay until the morning sun, lay here forever, you and I together. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. I just wanna stay until the morning sun. You and I will be fine. We belong together. You and I will be fine. We belong together. You and I will be fine. We belong together. You and I will be fine. We belong together. My first day on Earth, I fell into your eyes. Look at how our galaxies collide.